Hello, and welcome to this lesson that is titled Learn About an Animal Using Google Slides. This third grade lesson should be taught in 3 or 4 class periods and takes a traditional animal research project to a new level in a way that also helps develop students' 21st century technology skills. Now let's take a look at how the lesson is designed, along with some of the reasoning behind its components. As you navigate to the lesson homepage, you might first notice that the lesson is written in a microlearning format. This format breaks the overarching lesson into much smaller and more manageable chunks, so that third grade students are able to work through each mini lesson while cumulatively building a much broader understanding. However, students should not be expected to work entirely independent through the lesson components, but rather the teacher should first present it using a guided practice format. At the start of the lesson, the teacher should first introduce the project to the class and go over what it will entail. He or she should make sure that all students are able to successfully navigate to the homepage and use the navigation bar. The teacher should then guide students to click on the first activity step that is titled Creating and Sharing Your Google Doc. This and other lesson activities specifically address both ELA and technology standards in regards to conducting research, producing and publishing writing, and collaborating with others. You might notice that this page, along with others, incorporates short YouTube videos that were created specifically for an elementary-aged audience. They also include numerous screenshots in order to point out specific items on the interface that students should be looking for. These resources are included to enhance the learning experience beyond traditional instruction. The teacher should briefly review the steps on the page with the class and let them know that they will be creating a Google Doc with a partner. He or she should also point out to students that they need to click on the Google form at the bottom of this page and submit it after they are done with this section. The teacher should then walk through students through the remaining activity steps and highlight the different tasks that need to be completed. He or she should make sure that students are clear about what they are doing before turning students loose to complete their research and presentations. From an assessment standpoint, the teacher should walk around and observe students as they work through the digital content and make sure that they are still on track. He or she should also regularly check the individual student progress by reviewing the different documents that students are submitting. It's also a good idea for the teacher to display the final grading rubric towards the end of the lesson and go over how he or she will be assessing student presentations. Some final notes about teaching this lesson is that as students navigate through the different sections, they should be encouraged to take their time and go at their own pace. The teacher should also emphasize that students should watch and rewatch all videos and look closely at all images on the page for guidance. And of course, students should not hesitate to ask for clarification if they are confused. In conclusion, I truly believe that young students will love working collaboratively in Google Docs with a partner and will be excited about the fun and dynamic ways that they can present their animals using Google Slides. As they are working through the lesson, they may not even realize that they are developing important skills that they will most likely use throughout the rest of their lives.